That was my tourist shot right there.
It's so nice with the hair out.
We're gonna go surfing because came to Iceland, first trip to Iceland, and we found out that you could go surfing here. So we've borrowed some of their wetsuits and they've lent us some boards and we're going to attempt to surf. And seeing as I would say that we were beginner to average surfers still, but you know, we'll give it a crack, see how we go.
So we're gonna turn American again.
Oh, come on! I want to do a fish now. I have no patience for that. Moving around and now you can't take it out.
I used to be a city girl, and I think now I'm definitely more an outdoor girl because I live in Chamonix now, especially in winter. I had quite a normal business life before. I used to be a window dresser, and so I was doing all this fashion stuff. I was a very city person, and if I go back to the city now, to Zurek, I can stay for a few days, and I love this glamorous life for a few days, and then I need to go again.
Feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat like a symphony. Feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat like the melody. Come see, feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat like the symphony. Feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat like the melody. Come see. Time after time, everybody came around and I was dancing with you. Don't know your name, making me ashamed to feel the way that I do. The lights went out, couldn't be without you, it's a place to be. I won't forget, greatest times I had when I was dancing with you. Feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat, we all want it now. Feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat, we all want it now. Somehow, feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat like the symphony. Feel my heartbeat, draw me to the beat like the melody. Come see, feel my heartbeat, feel my heartbeat, feel my heartbeat now. Heartbeat, heartbeat, feel my heartbeat, feel my heartbeat now. So there was a time everybody was around and I was dancing with you. Don't know your name, making me ashamed to feel the way that I do. The lights went out, couldn't be without you, was a place to be. I won't forget, greatest times I had when I was dancing with you.
First powder day. What do we say about the first powder day this season?
First powder day, Mamos. First powder day.
It was great. It's always great. Even if it's just a bit of powder, it's just so nice. You know, look at our smiles. It's just.
I'd like to get into backcountry a lot more. It's a lot of work and it's really hard, and it's a different aspect of snowboarding that not many girls are into. And I'd really like to get into filming more too.
Yeah, backcountry is all about committing everything and balls out and not being a pussy, so that's what I want to do.
A cool trip you went on with snowboarding or something you did with snowboarding?
I went to Russia in Krasnaya Polyana, it's the resort, and that was my favorite trip this year. I went out a lot because Mount Hood didn't have much snow, so I've been traveling a lot.
More to lose. Keep your voice down. The walls are paper thin. If this got out.
But this trip was amazing because we got a ton of snow and just like face shots every turn, like really good terrain, good trees, good spines. Just everything was good about the place. Food, I have to say, wasn't very good, but everything else was.
Could it be that there's no one listening? Is this the calm before the big storm? Don't shout too loud. I'm only next to you. I listen hard.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, like building jumps and taking a whole day hiking and I don't know, all the stuff that goes with backcountry riding. It's just a lot of work, but it's worth it if you get a shot.
Could it be the way we're made? Watch it over again. Forever.
Things are gonna change, and not for better. Don't know what it means to me, but it's hopeless, hopeless. Gotta get you home, could be with anyone. I think of what I've done, you know it all. Everything is everything. The more I talk about it, the less I do control. Everything means everything. Can't understand a word. I fuck the stuff I'm saying. The things I do possess, sometimes they own me too. What they gonna do to me? I think it's hopeless, hopeless. What I can't explain, I'm sure you get it well. Since I always wanted, I always wanted you. Everything is everything. The more I talk about it, the less I do control. Everything means everything. Can't understand a word. I put the stuff I'm saying. Riding low, riding low, riding faster. This is what I want. Look at what it did to me. Riding
just built the kicker, and now we wait for the crowd. We wait for the crowd because we're not gonna jump if there's no crowd, you know? It's not gonna work.
This is possibly the worst trip I've ever had ever. 2 planes cancelled, no taxis, no buses, no trains.
My most memorable trip of the year was to Whistler. It was not my best trip, but it was definitely the most memorable. It poured the entire time we were there. It rained like probably 2 or 3 inches. Got to snowboard in the rain for the first time, so that was pretty fun.
We're here at the quarter pipe. It looks big from up here. Can you imagine how big it looks down there? Everything you look at is looks completely different from a different angle. So sometimes I see stuff, I'm like, no way, I'm scared, and everyone's like, yeah, we think it's good, and I'm like, ooh, that might be too much for me. And I see it from another angle and go, oh no, that's totally like rippable. Trying to take baby steps, but also I know I've only got so many good days here, and I want to take my time to warm up, but I also, so that I'm safe, but I also want to get on the best stuff, the biggest stuff, and the most challenging stuff that I've ever ridden. Like I'm
judging something for myself, but then I have no one to kind of buddy up with and compare myself to, except for the guys, but then they could throw me off, right?
Well, when I'm learning something new, it's nice to see the footage while I'm going, or not necessarily while I'm going along, but it's nice to see footage of me trying it. So you can see where your body is, where the position of the air is. And when the feeling of it, when you've got it down, it's just the ultimate. That's why I snowboard.
I'm having a hard time in my relationship with the rail. It's always been very difficult. And now we're having some bumpy moments. Very bumpy.
We are gonna snowboard. I am not sure where. It's like down the mountain.
Gonna trying to find some something to jump.
And maybe a hip, yeah, chance. If you have a chance to jump a hip is pretty good. Yes. And maybe get naked by the end of the day. I don't know about that. I better move on. Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with some friends downtown, so bye bye.
In the free riding side of things, I'm at a totally different level. I feel like a complete novice. I'm a beginner. It's all new. It's a nice contrast. It's nice to go in the pipe and feel like I'm working on fine tuning, and then get back to free riding and feel like I'm a complete beginner and getting the whole excitement thing that you get when you're new to something.
As I walked along the supposed golden path, I was confronted by a mysterious specter. He pointed to the graveyard over on yonder hill. I paused in cosmic reflection, confused and wondering of how I came to die. I was confused, for if I was dead, how and why did I die? But I composed myself and decided I should face it. But I stood paralyzed on the supposed golden path, and I was confronted by a powerful demon force. They said it was the devil, spoke his words, flowed like glowing lava from the mouth of a volcano. And I said, help me, Lord, help me, Lord, help me, Lord. I found myself in some kind of hell. But I did not believe in a heaven and hell, world in opposites kind of reality. And I gained control of myself, and I decided to press on. And as I walked along the supposed golden path, I was trembling with fear. Oh, the lion.
Miso and miso shoyu.
Soy.
Shoyu.
Shoyu. Some nice tempura.
Lovely food.
Never waste a meal.
Never ever waste a meal.
I had everything on that was there.
die op een mast dus wel.
I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You should have. So this is how we do it. You're just dancing with the stupid rope.